G'day and welcome back to Duck Solid Gaming and Riverview Farm. Yes, we are back continuing on. We're dealing with pallets. Pallets. Okay, it's about to rain, so we're not going to worry about going out in the fields too much. But we are going to set off. This is what we're going to do at the last episode. Remember to have that disastrous crash right at the end. What we're going to do is we're going to take all this stuff over and sell it. And then we're going to come back and we're going to keep on clearing away all this stuff from the greenhouses and get that into the factory and make some salad. Some salad. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to head off now, sell this, and then we'll come back and we'll collect all the stuff here from the greenhouses and continue on. So what have we got on here? We've got 19,000 litres of sunflower oil, 33,000 litres of butter, 4,000 litres of chocolate, and 8,000 litres of ice cream. So that's what we're going to have to sell. Now, I don't know how much money it's going to make us. I don't know. Some of this we're selling at a good time. So the butter and the ice cream, I think, it's a good time. What am I missing? I think I'm missing something to sell. Butter, chocolate, ice cream. What's the other thing I was going to sell from the dairy? What is it from the dairy? I'm missing something. Well, I'm going to have to check. I'm going to have to check because I don't want to... What are we missing? There's my dairy. It's up the top. Cheese. I'm missing my cheese. I didn't get my cheese, did I? Cheese. Ah, damn it. Right. I'm going to go back and get my cheese because cheese is at a high point as well. Hopefully I've got enough room on the trailer to collect my cheese. Damn it. Knew there was something else I needed to get. Right. So. Away we go. And we just got caught on that bloody hedge. Right. Now, I was going to put a poll out and see whether or not we should remove the hedges around our own fields. I think I'm just going to do it. I think when I go in and change the... I changed the map for my driving around. I'm going to remove the hedges just for the areas where I have fields that I own, just to make it a bit easier for myself to get around. So I don't think that's unreasonable. I think having the hedges there as a border for people to use as a segregating their fields and stuff like that's a good idea. However, once we own all the area, I think the fields, the hedges don't really do anything other than just sort of bordering off areas. And I mean, really, we don't need them boarded off for any particular reason. So I think we will we'll remove them. So that'll take some time. And like I said, we'll do that when we do the changes to the road around the village area and just widening that just a little bit. Not a lot at all. By about a foot either side. And that should help us a bit there, I think. All right, let's just hope we can pick up our cheese, because that was one of the main things we wanted to sell off, and we didn't end up grabbing it. I don't know why. Anyway, right, cheese. There we go, cheese. Right, there we have the cheese. Right, let's go. Let's see if we have enough room. Now, it won't be in the first trailer, won't be in the second trailer, but it might be in the third trailer. Yeah, third trailer will have room. I just want to make sure I don't pick up anything I'm not meant to, as in... Whoa, can't get that last one there. Right. Okay. All right, now we've got the cheese. All right, we've got 8,000 cheese as well. Right, now we're good to go. Take 2. So yeah, I was going to put a poll out, like I said. I may have already put a poll up on my community posts prior to this video going out. So if I have, then that's where that's come from. And I'll make my decision based upon that poll most likely, because I'm going to be doing the works to the farm and obviously to the hedges probably well before you guys see this video. probably about 3 weeks in advance of it, actually. So yeah, it's just one of those things, but we'll see what the poll does and says. I'll give that like a day or so to get answers on that. But if I don't get any answers to that, I may well just do what I want to do myself anyway. I mean, I can do that anyway. No, for crying out loud. We'll be right back. Okay, thankfully all I had to do was just write that middle trailer. It was just the middle trailer that went. Anyway. There were a couple of expletives. Anyway, so we'll continue on. Shocking. I've recorded these last 2 Riverview videos in a row, and it's just frustrating the crap out of me with these trailers and them being so... I mean, it's just extremely stupidly top heavy. Anyway, all right. And the fact this tractor's got no brakes either, which doesn't help that problem at that instance at all. Anyway, all right. It's all right. We'll get there. We'll get there. Come on, Duck. You can do it. All right. Anyway, as we were saying, yes. So we'll put the poll up, and then if we don't get any responses to the poll, then we won't do anything. We'll go ahead and do what we want to do anyway. If I do get responses to the poll, then well, I mean, effectively we'll listen to the poll, I guess, but yeah, we'll see. And if none of you want us to remove the hedges, I'm going to be in a bad way. I'm going to be in a really bad way. But we'll honour the poll and the outcome of the poll. So yeah, we'll see. All right. Anyway, we're going to come around here past the dairy and then hang a right. No, we're not. We're going to go further around because we've got to go to the sale point, don't we? So around past the service station, around all these tight curves. I'm thinking having that entrance through the timber time may have been a better way to do it instead of having to come around all this way, this tight roadway through here. So this is going to get very messy. And the tight entrance into the driveway down to the shop. So I think this hedge here I'll remove, so it gives me some room to swing out as well. And we'll provide just basically a turning nub here, so we can actually turn in nice and wide. I mean, it's similar to what we already do, but remove the hedges so they don't get caught on these trailers that have pallets, because they will get caught up on it. Okay. We're here at the shop. Nice and easy down the hill to the boat ramp so we don't tip. I mean, why not 3 or 4 times in one day? Anyway, all right. So let's see how much money we make from this. Noting some stuff is at its peak and some stuff isn't, but we're just going to sell it off anyway. And there we go, 324,000. Woohoo! Nice, Joyce. Right, that's a nice amount of income. Excellent. All right, now that means we can start expanding our industry area as well. And the most notable one I'm going to put in there straight off the bat. And I'm going to do it straight away once I get around this bloody van. Is putting in the what's it called? The tailor's house, tailor shop, because we want to take all of our fabric. We've got over 40,000 fabric, I think it is at the moment, stored up. We want to get all of that made into clothes so we can sell that off, because that'll make us a good amount of money as well. So that's what we're going to put in first. All right, here we are. Let's go down. We're going to have a look and we're going to do that as well. Now, so for those that don't like landscaping, adding stuff in, well, you're shit out of luck. All right, let's have a look. What are we going to put in here? I'm just going to park here. Let's open up our construction menu, production. Right, bakery. Do I want a bakery? I've already got a bakery. No, I haven't got a bakery. I've got a dairy. Do I want a bakery? Not, probably not. not at the moment. What do we want down here? Tailor shop. Now there's that tailor shop, or is it only the one tailor shop I think we have? I think it's only the one tailor shop we have. Right, let's drop off and let's pick up. Is it better on a corner? Just trying to think of how I'm best to place this, because it's got a very weird pick up and drop off, hasn't it? Maybe we do that down here. Yeah, maybe that's going to be best here. So we're going to put this one here. Like so. There. And then what we can do is we can landscape in through here. That's where we go through to drop it all off. Like that. Okay. Bit of decoration. Put some plants in through here. Round through the back here. We've only got grass. We haven't got any flowers, so that's too many trees. Right. In fact, I think I've got a mod that overwrites the trees. I'll probably put more trees in. I'll have to have a look at that. But we can't put any flowers in. So what we're going to do is just going to put some shrubbery in here. Like that. I'm actually going to put some grass down here. All that in a little bit. Okay. The grass through there. There we go. All right. So that's where we're going to have that. Now, what else is there? Shed, silos, extension containers, tools, farmhouses. Don't think I need any sheds over here. So we've now got our tailor's house. Carpentry, no. Oh, actually. Oh, did I put the right one in? I didn't, did I? Sell. Yes. Okay. I want the Dragon Den version. There it is there. Right. Same place. There we go. Oh, it's not quite the same place. But anyway. Close enough, he says. Close enough. The winery. I'm not going to put the winery in, I don't think. The winery would take up all the island, basically. Yeah, so it takes up virtually the whole island. I don't think the winery is going to be an option for this this map. That's okay. Anything else we really need to put in here? I don't think there is. Oil plant, grain mill. We want a grain mill. I think we might put a bakery in. Carpenter. Bakery factory. Do I want a bakery factory or do I want a bakery? Yeah, I think I might put a bakery in. Now that's the low. I'm going to put that here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. In fact, I'll pull it back a little bit because I don't want to have that. Yeah, there like that. Okay, so that's fine. And that's what we're going to do. So that'll be all we do for now. I'm just going to grab this. I'm going to groove that line in through there like that. Tidy that up. Like that. There we go. Some decoration. I'm going to put some animal, or not animals, decoration, landscaping, plants is what I want. Like that. Some plants here like that. Okay. I'm going to put some more plants in through here like this. Like this. Okay. And decoration. Nothing really there. Could put a hedge in. A little hedge in through here. No, not gonna bother. All right, so we've got a bakery and we've got a tailor's house. So let's just do a drive-by. See what we've put in. Still got 214,000 left, so that's okay. But we've now got some more production to get up and running. All right, there we have it. Excellent. All right, so our little production area, our industrial placeable area is coming ahead. Excellent. All right, let's head back to the farm. And we've got a fair bit of greenhouse stuff to bring over. We've also got a bit of stuff to bring over that we can put into our new placeables as well. So we can look at doing that as well. Including our strawberries. Right. All right, let's head back. I'm quite happy with that. So that was a good amount of money to get from selling all that stuff. That was mainly the sunflower oil, though, I think, that made that money. Or sunflower oil and the cheese. I think that was our high profit margin areas. And that's good. That's very good. All right. Let's continue. This field here to our right is one we wanted for a while as well. Don't know how much that was, but I don't think I think it was more than what we've got, certainly. I don't think we're in a position to buy that at the moment. I'll get over the other side of the bridge and I'll have a quick look. I'll have a look when I get to the farm. But we do want to buy that field just purely from the fact of the size of the field. If for nothing else. Okay. Excellent. I'm very happy with that sale. I think that was well worth it. I mean, obviously we made a fair bit of money. If we had held off for some items to be at the maximum sale price, then maybe we could have made a bit more money. But still, it was a good injection of funds. So I'm very happy with that. Now we do have to put some manure into our greenhouse as well. We must not forget to do that, or else they're going to stop producing. And we don't want that to actually happen, so we need to fix that up. I need to fix that shed up and that access area. Yeah, it's good. All right, let's just start collecting all this up. So much cucumber. I really didn't want to pick up much strawberry, but I am, seemingly. There we go, full trailer. Okay. Oh, actually, what I wanted to do was take some fabric over too, wasn't it? All right, well, I think we're going to get this load done first. And then we'll come back and get some fabric. All right. It's one of those things, I guess. I mean, I know some of you may be a bit bored with us doing all this pallet work, but it is stuff we need to get done. And at the moment, we're just waiting for fields to be ready for harvest. So it's not really, as I'm looking at my time being down low again while I did the transition, it's not that bad a thing to do because, I mean, yeah, like I said, we are waiting for our fields to be coming ready for harvest. So in between doing that, we need to look after things like animals and pallet production for produce and stuff like that. So it just keeps us busy in times where we'd just be sitting around either doing nothing or just fast forwarding. So it is giving you more content, more gameplay to watch. Some will enjoy it, some won't. We get that. All right. We'll get this one delivered. And then we'll grab the fabric and we'll bring that over to the new tailor shop. And what else we got? We can bring some stuff over, I guess, to the bakery if we really wanted to. I'm going to end up probably buying things like sugar and wheat initially into the shop. Maybe even milk, depending on how much milk we have available, because we haven't got many cows. So we're not producing a lot of milk. Or we may just leave it sit there for a bit. I mean, we can start producing just bread. We can just buy some flour and get some bread up and running, which is fairly cheap and easy to run. So that's certainly an option for us. So we'll have to have a look. All right, drop off again. So the Dragon Den pack from Black Dragon is what we're using primarily here at the moment. And it is a fantastic pack. It really, really is. So I thoroughly recommend it. We've done a mod review on it, so check that out. If I bother to remember to do that, I will link it in at some point here. But go check it out. It is a great mod. It brings a lot of extra gameplay to the game, which is what we want. And basically, it's the sort of forethought that Giants should be looking at. And I mean, I'm gonna mention it again. I mean, Giants have kickstarted the pallet production, the production type elements with Farming Sim 22. They brought in, it was a big tip and big promotional aspect of why buy FS22? What's it bringing that's new? Productions. Right, well, yeah, it did. But then you've done bugger all to support it, really. And I mean, that's one of the other things, you know, Giants, you could look at when you're bringing in like a DLC, look at bringing in on top of the equipment, also look at bringing in things like other production elements or stuff like that. Like if that company has particular implements that do that provide a service for a different crop or a different product that you can actually bring into the game, bring it into the game, for crying out loud. I mean, seriously, you're just leaving it up to the modders to do everything for you. And I mean, I haven't got a problem with that, because 9 times out of 10, the modders are doing a better job than what you are anyway. So that doesn't really worry me. But at the end of the day, you should be leading the modders in sort of what we should be doing, implementing and all that sort of stuff. So get off your asses and start implementing some decent changes and decent new parts of the game. I mean, God knows what you're going to do for your Platinum Edition for FS22. I can't see it being a brand you're going to bring into the game, and if it is, there's not going to be much available because you've got most of it in there now. So you have to start thinking about different things like different crops and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I've been saying for ages about bringing orchards into the game, right? Black Dragon's done it for you. Mm-hmm. He's done a pretty damn good job of it, to be honest. Probably not the way I would have implemented it myself. I would have liked to have seen different orchards, like, so being able to set up just apples, for instance, and having a whole chain of products that can be done with the apples. I get and I understand what Black Dragon has done, and I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. I would have just liked to have seen everything that he's done so far, and this would be my feedback. I'd like to see everything that he's done so far, but I'd like to see separate orchards. So when you put the orchard down, you put an orchard down for apples, and that only produces apples. You put an orchard down for oranges, and you may want to just have an apple orchard. Or alternatively, if it's not a placeable, do it something, well, this is ultimately the way to do it, would be to have it the same as similar to what you do with the grapes and the olives, is make it into apples and olives and cherries, and you actually sow a full-on orchard. And then you deal with the orchard the way you would normally, like with grapes and olives. That would be fantastic. And Giants, you're in the position where you should have been doing that, basically, from my perspective. And the fact you haven't just shows how lazy and how you just sit on your laurels with what you've got already. And that, I think, is deplorable, and just shows the lack of respect the lack of foresight, the lack of caring and intellect you put into your game going forward. And I mean, yep, the fanboys are probably going to sit there and say, no, it's not true. How hard is it to make a game? But we've been there, done that. We've already had this discussion, right? Yes, it's not easy to make a game, okay? But from someone that works in the business where we make simulations, emulations, part-task trainers that are far, far more complex than what this is to actually build engineering-wise, just a little bit more forethought, okay, and then implement it. It's not that difficult to do. And yeah, okay, you brought what did you bring? You brought sorghum into the mix, you brought barley into the mix, and oats. No, oats. It was oats and sorghum, wasn't it? Were the two new crops you brought in, I think. Apart from your grapes and your olives. Yep, okay, well done. Good job. Next. What else? Where's your rice paddies? There's a whole pile of stuff you could have done in between. And you took longer to develop this game because of the waiting for the quote-unquote new generation of consoles. You could have put a lot more thought into what you're doing. I mean, look, I will give you credit. The production is very good. The production mods that you've basically served up and that the modders have now gone on to perfect and increase and make even better. Yeah, that's okay. But the rest of it, nah. You've done a half-assed job, sorry. Right, I'm going to check to see what my dairy has in the way of... Yes, we are full on cocoa bean. Okay, that's a problem. Don't want to be full on cocoa bean. Anyway, all right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come back out. I am going to release... And I'm going to unload. And I'm going to reload. Straps back on. The straps on, were they? No, there we go. Right, we'll go down and grab a couple more pallets and then we'll take these out. Oh no, I was going to do fabric, wasn't I? So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to dump these off. I'm going to grab the fabric first, then I'll grab some greenhouse products and take over. I want to get the fabric over into the tailor's house. Tailor's shop. Anyway, yeah, so there you go. So you got a bit of a rant out of me today. But anyway, that's nothing unusual. Another rant? Oh, just another day. Yeah, I mean, look, I get it. Fanboys are going to jump to their defense. I understand that. I don't mind that. However, don't be blinded by the fact that there is so much more that Giants can do for this game that they've done so far. And certainly at the moment, in fact, I'm going to put this into the warehouse because most of this is strawberries. Most of that was strawberries, so that's all right. But yeah, it's by and large, yes, they've done a good job. And I've said this from day one. I was pleasantly surprised with FS22. I think they've done a much better job than what I was expecting. I was expecting the worst from after FS19. But they still could have done better. A lot better. And they could still be doing better. But they choose not to. That's okay. That's their choice. It's their choice. But I know there's a lot of people that have basically said that I've spoken to that reckon that FS22 is their last. So we'll see. We'll see where that ends up for Giants. All right. So what we'll do is we will finish off loading the stuff we got on the trailer now. We'll pick up all the fabric and then I'll fill it up with stuff that's in the greenhouse. Sorry, in the warehouse. Take over to the market. Again, need to be careful. We don't want to take the wool bales. All right. Oops, we're already there. That's up just a tad. Go on. There we go. Right. All right. Grab the rest of the bale, the fabric. going to be almost 2 trailer loads of fabric by the look of it. Our 49. That is, and it's 2 trailers plus a bit. There we go. Right. So now we're going to load up with whatever we can from here. What will lettuce? I'll get lettuce as my priority. Lettuce and tomatoes. Right, that's what we'll take over. Okay, off we go. Now, like we said, fabric off to the tailor's shop, and then I'll drop the lettuce off at the market on the way out, and then we'll come back, rinse, repeat. But we'll do that off camera. What I'll do is to change it up a bit now, I will get all the rest of the greenhouse items distributed to the market off camera. We will then come back in the next episode, and we won't have anywhere near as much in the way of pallet work to do, and we can hopefully just get on with some other farming as well. We will have obviously the clothing being produced at the clothes shop, so that's going to be underway, and then we can look at seeing what else we need to do to get so the bakery up and running, for instance, and stuff like that. We'll deal with the cows in the next episode as well. We'll see if we can take any more milk up to the dairy, get some more product made up at the dairy and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, that's where we're going to leave it for this episode. So I hope you liked the episode. If you did, press that like button. If you didn't, press the dislike button. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And if you do, make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when new videos like this are available on the channel. Don't forget to join us on Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details are all down below in the description. You can also choose to financially help and contribute to the channel if you so wish. Always appreciated graciously, however, never expected. Yeah, that would be great. But anyway, apart from anything else, take care of yourselves and your loved ones as the rain hits Riverview. And we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duck Solid Gaming and Riverview Farm. See you later. Bye.